I'll show you a despicable piece of video. But first I give you an introduction that it needs. Either society is reflected in movies or movies influence society. I don't know. But imagination and action are connected. To put it simply, let's think for ourselves. Enjoy.
Going to believe me, because I can afford therapy. I have that luxury, and maybe one day I'll be okay.
So, she is assaulted by a teenager. Then, why do you want to hear this story? Let's just get over with the end.
But if that teenager goes to prison, he may not be. Ever.
It's fiction, yes. But it's not clear-cut, like movies or series in which the villain triumphs. The villain, in this case, is that woman, for me at least. Acting and more importantly put down by the makers of this series as a saint. An indictment is not meant to punish. Its purpose is to discourage crime. It's not only a dangerous rhetoric but a stupid one. And prevent future victims. It's not revenge. It's about safety. It's public and social responsibility and duty. You can act as a judge and jury without thinking about the consequences. But your narcissistic forgiveness doesn't make you a saint. Only the culprit of other women. If you want, you can watch this garbage again.
But if that teenager goes to prison, he may not be. Ever.
Please give me a sign. Anything. I'm dying out here, making these content. Let's move on to reality, which is even worse.
Henry's family have suffered an unimaginable loss, and I know the thoughts of the whole house will be with them all. The evil murderer Vikram Digwa lied from start to finish, including a false allegation of racism. But on arriving at the scene, the police appeared more concerned with the accusation of racism and even the possibility that Digwa himself was injured than they were in helping Henry. Henry told the police he could not breathe 9 times. He told them he had been stabbed 4 times. The response from the officer, we've all heard, was to say, "I don't think you have, mate." Henry was handcuffed and dragged across the ground as he lay dying. Can you imagine what he must have felt as he cried out for help and was ignored, as the officers who should have worked to save him instead handcuffed him and inquired after the welfare of his killer, standing just inches away? Henry's dad, Mark, said this: "Henry did not die with dignity. He did not die with the care he deserved. He lost consciousness before anyone believed him." So we need the IOPC to urgently and transparently report into how it was the police attending were more concerned with the accusation of racism than they were in helping a dying man. Mr. Speaker, we cannot tolerate a situation where false allegations of racism by criminals are believed. We cannot allow the colour of someone's skin to be a consideration in how the police or other public services treat people. And yet this has happened. Just recently, we learnt that Valdo Calicone, who murdered 3 people in Nottingham, was not sectioned by mental health professionals because they thought there was, and I quote, "an over-representation of young black males in mental health detention." The consequent failure to section Valdo Calicone, in part because he was black, led directly to the murder of 3 innocent people.
Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.